Hello and welcome to History by AI, the channel where I, Leo, and artificial intelligence write and narrate stories about historical events and figures. Today's story is about the Molly Maguires, a secret society of Irish coal miners who fought against oppression and injustice in 19th century Pennsylvania. Who were the Molly Maguires? What did they do? And what happened to them? Let's find out in this episode of History by AI. The name Molly Maguires was derived from a mythical Irish woman who led a group of peasants against British landlords during the Irish Rebellion of 1798. The origins of the Molly Maguires are unclear, but some historians trace them back to the ancient Order of Hibernians, a fraternal organization that provided mutual aid and protection to Irish immigrants in America. The Hibernians had a militant branch called the Ribbonmen, who engaged in acts of sabotage and violence against their enemies. Some Ribbonmen may have formed the Molly Maguires as a secret subgroup within the Hibernians, or as a separate entity altogether. The Molly Maguires operated mainly in the coal regions of Schuylkill, Carbon, Luzerne, and Northumberland counties, where they faced harsh working conditions, low wages, long hours, frequent accidents and diseases, and discrimination from the mine owners and operators, who were mostly of English or Welsh descent. The Molly Maguires used various tactics to resist and retaliate against their oppressors, such as arson, vandalism, intimidation, beatings, kidnappings, and assassinations. They also organized strikes and boycotts to demand better pay and treatment. The Molly Maguires were feared and hated by many in the coal industry and the local authorities, who saw them as a threat to law and order and economic stability. The mine owners hired private detectives, informers, and agents provocateurs to infiltrate and expose the Molly Maguires. One of the most notorious of these was James McParland, an Irish immigrant who worked for the Pinkerton National Detective Agency. McParland posed as a Molly Maguire for 2 years, gaining their trust and gathering evidence against them. In 1875, McParland's testimony led to the arrest and trial of over 60 suspected Molly Maguires, many of whom were convicted on circumstantial or false evidence and sentenced to death or life imprisonment. Between 1877 and 1879, 20 Molly Maguires were hanged in what became known as the Molly Maguire executions. The executions sparked controversy and protests, as many believed that the Molly Maguires were innocent victims of a conspiracy by the mine owners and the government to crush the labor movement. The Molly Maguires have been the subject of debate and controversy ever since. Some historians and activists have portrayed them as heroic martyrs who fought justice and workers' rights, while others have depicted them as violent criminals who terrorized the coal regions. The Molly Maguires have also inspired several books, movies, songs, and plays, such as the 1970 film The Molly Maguires, starring Sean Connery and Richard Harris. The legacy of the Molly Maguires lives on in the coal regions of Pennsylvania, where they are remembered as a symbol of Irish-American identity and resistance. Some of their descendants still claim to be members of the secret society, while others have sought to clear their names and restore their honor. The Molly Maguires remain one of the most fascinating and mysterious secret societies in American history. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more episodes like this one. History awaits, my friends. See you soon.